Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Late Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is an actor you know from Prometheus, the X-Men series of instructional videos, and The Killer. He now stars in Black Bag.
I have a game. We go round the table, and each of us makes a resolution, the way you might at New Year. Some personal issue that needs to be addressed. I resolve to quit smoking, for example.
Oh, this is some groundbreaking, George.
But we don't make the resolution for ourselves. We make it for the person to our right.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I'm saying it's a terrible one.
Are you joking?
I don't believe he is.
I'm in.
I'm getting another bottle.
This is a new one.
Brand new.
Please welcome to The Late Show, Michael Fassbender. Hey, so lovely to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
I've wanted to talk to you as myself for a long time. I interviewed you once before at the Colbert Report in character, and you
I had a massive head.
You had a giant head on the entire time, playing the character Frank from the movie Frank, and then you performed on the show.
That's right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome not only to the show, but welcome back to New York. Do you like New York?
I love New York. In fact, I always wanted to, I always wanted to come and study here, you know, when I was starting off acting, but it was just easier to go to London and more affordable and everything else. But I did get to come here in one of my first jobs that I did. I did a Guinness commercial. And
we heard about this. We actually have the Guinness commercial here.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
The Guinness. And so something happens, like there's the story of this commercial is that you have to like apologize to someone or something?
That's all I say in it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
To this guy.
But it starts in Ireland.
It starts in Ireland. A song comes on the radio, and it sort of inspires me to get up and leave the apartment in Dublin, and then just start walking across the country, get to the Cliffs of Moher, dive in to the Atlantic.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Jim? Now, that's impressive. Swimming the entire Atlantic is impressive, but for those of us who live here, it's even more impressive that you survived swimming in the Hudson.
I know.
Did you literally get in the Hudson?
I did, and it was all the New Yorkers around me that had like worried looks on their faces. I didn't realize, and then they were like, "Have you had your tetanus jabs?" And I was like, "I
That's
think
serious,
so."
though. Yeah.
Yeah. It was cold.
Yes. Yeah. What time of year was it?
It wasn't summer. I just remember that
All right.
much.
But cold is okay with you. I understand you're one of these crazy people who enjoys a ice plunge.
I don't enjoy it. I actually hate the cold. But somebody told me it was good for me, and I'm pretty gullible, and I believe people. So I started doing it. Actually,
how often do you do it?
Well, I haven't done it in a while now, but if I'm working, I have the sort of the ice bath thing outside my trailer, and everybody can watch me. No,
Wow.
I got a little tent, and I go in there, and it's set.
Wow.
It's set to 3 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Not enough is what that is.
That's what it's
That's
actually.
not enough.
You know, it's true
Yeah.
because now that I've entered this world of ice bathing, I realize it's a real community, and everybody tells me I'm not doing it right. Like I went on this radio show, and the guy was like, "That's not an ice bath. 3 degrees. It's like it's got to be like under 1 degree or whatever." And then Kate Blanchett, who's in the movie, Black Bag. She's been doing it for a while. I just started doing it, so I
What
was
do you-
a novice. And
what do
she
you
was
get
like,
out of it?
She was like, you've got to go up to the thyroid gland. And I was like, for God's sakes, because I'm doing it up to here.
Oh, that's a piker.
I know.
That's a piker. That's nonsense. If it's not past the nipples, you're not trying.
Yeah.
You got to be able to cut a diamond with those things. You got to be able to tune in Radio Moscow with those things. This is London calling.
Yeah.
Now, but why
It's
do you
3
do
minutes.
Why do you do it? Get to the point here.
Because somebody told me it was good for me, and I believed them. No, apparently it's
my
good
God.
for longevity, and I've got to a certain
Sure.
age.
You
where
could
I'm
live
thinking, I gotta
longer.
live longer.
How long do you say?
3 minutes for 3 degrees. I
that's-
was told that the degree it is, the minutes you stay in. So.
That seems completely made up.
I know, it's all made up.
Because if you
But
did it in Fahrenheit, then you have to stay in there for 37 minutes.
But I gotta say, you do feel better later, obviously, because it's horrible while you're in there.
Right.
So
You know, I do this thing. I do this thing where I have somebody punch me in the face for 3 minutes.
that works
And
too.
it feels
but
fantastic
I'm
when
on
it's over.
camera. Well, you are too.
No, not the way you are. Now, okay. As I said, in 2014, you came on again. Let's show Frank here. You sang this in your fictional band for the movie Frank. Did you want to be a musician? Did you?
I did.
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah, that was like.
Did you play?
I did play. I started off with the tin whistle.
I mean, that drives the girls
It
crazy.
sure does.
I mean, wait, who's that wailing on the tin whistle?
Over there in the corner, that's
Oh, my
sexy.
goodness.
But with my back to everyone, yeah.
Yes.
Jim Morrison style.
Yeah.
And then I sort of wanted to play violin, but there was an accordion in the family. So I started playing the piano accordion, which was actually almost bigger than me. I remember my head just sort of peeked over the top. And then I got to guitar, and I wanted to be a lead guitarist in a heavy metal band.
Oh, heavy metal. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You shred?
No, that was the problem. That's why I'm not a guitarist.
Did you
in
at
a
least
heavy metal
grate,
band.
or did you nothing else?
I had a lot of commitment to it and passion to it.
That's half of it.
But I was just never good enough. And then I decided to be an actor because it's way easier.
Yes. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Michael Fassbender, everybody.